Go ahead and call to order the April 16th, 2012 voting meeting for the Westmont Village Board. And if we could have roll call, please.
Mayor Ron is absent tonight. Mayor Pro Tem Seneca.
Here.
The clerk is here. Trustee Emery.
Here.
Trustee Fleming.
Here.
Trustee Klebanow.
Here.
Trustee Nero.
Here.
Trustee Scott.
Here.
Manager Searle.
Here.
Attorney Zemanek.
Here.
Police Chief Mulhern.
Here.
Acting Fire Chief Weist.
Here.
Deputy Police Chief Brenza.
Here.
Acting Finance Director Parker. Human Resource Director Casey. Acting Community Development Director Malik. Deputy Police Chief Gunther.
Here.
And Deputy Fire Chief Connolly. Oh, okay. I called you, didn't I? Okay.
Is that it? Okay, Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag
Of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Item number 1, Village Board Minutes. Board to consider approving the minutes of the Committee of the Whole meeting held March 29th, 2012, and the Village Board meeting of April 2nd, 2012.
Motion to approve, Nero. Second, Scott.
Any questions or corrections last minute? Roll call?
Trustee Nero.
Yes.
Trustee Fleming.
Yes.
Trustee Seneca.
Yes.
Trustee Emery.
Yes.
Trustee Klebanow.
Yes.
Trustee Scott.
Yes.
Thank you. Under reports, nothing this evening from me. Village Clerk?
I just want to remind everybody that our final budget meeting that's scheduled is Thursday night at 7 o'clock. So,
Thank you. Village Attorney Zemanek?
Nothing tonight, thanks.
Thank you. Manager Cyril?
Thank you. Just a request for executive session regarding pending litigation.
Okay, thank you. Unfinished business. Employee Assistance Program Perspectives. Board to consider an ordinance approving an agreement with the West Central Municipal Conference to contract with Perspectives, an EAP service provider. Do we have a motion?
So move, Scott. Second, Nero.
Any conversation or questions on this? Roll call?
Trustee Scott.
Yes.
Trustee Klebanow.
Yes.
Trustee Emery.
Yes.
Trustee Nero.
Yes.
Trustee Fleming.
Yes.
Seneca.
Yes. Item 3, Easement Request, Quincy Street Station Townhomes. Board to consider an ordinance approving a 10-foot wide easement to accommodate planting, service, sidewalk, and patio areas. Motion?
So moved, Emery.
Second, Scott.
Questions? Comments?
Go ahead, John.
Comment, I modified this pursuant to your direction and discussion on Thursday night, sent it over to the developer, and he and his attorney looked at it and approved it, and I'll just quickly highlight the changes. Besides some general cleanup, the significant ones are that there's an identification of the portion of the right-of-way that will be used, which was missing from the original agreement, and paragraph 1 now states that the improvements they're making are those as set forth in the 2005 landscaping plan, and that they have to obtain permits for that work. And then moving down to our discussions specifically, Section 6 allows the village to enter the right-of-way for performing subsurface work for private and public utilities with an obligation to restore any restore any damage that's occasioned by that work. Number 7 allows for the termination of the easement upon what I termed the total destruction of the townhome development or the abandonment of the development for a period of 2 consecutive years. Any questions?
Not to rehash this, but is it abandonment of the entire property for 2 consecutive years versus like any part of it? Like, let's say Mr. Berry decides not to build anymore.
It would have to be the entire property. So basically, if every single townhome unit is vacant, unoccupied, it's abandoned, it becomes an eyesore because it could sit there for 50 years before it's actually destroyed, leveled.
Right.
You don't want that either, and you'd want to reclaim the right-of-way in such a circumstance.
Okay.
Anything else? Roll call?
Trustee Emery.
Yes.
Trustee Nero.
Yes.
Trustee Fleming.
Yes.
Trustee Scott.
Yes.
Trustee Klebanow. Yes. Trustee Sinek.
Yes. Under new business, I would request that we postpone number 4, tobacco dealer licensing. Do we need a motion for that, or do we just take it off the agenda?
Don't need a motion.
Okay, so entertain a
So
motion to
moved.
postpone.
Second. Okay.
Vote? Roll call?
Trustee Emery.
Yes.
Trustee Nero.
Yes.
Trustee Fleming.
Yes.
Trustee Scott.
Yes.
Trustee Klebanow.
Yes.
Trustee Seneca.
Yes. Electric irrigation. Board to consider an ordinance approving a consulting agreement with Belden Energy Solutions for the procurement of electric service in support of the village's municipal aggregation program. Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Fleming.
Second, Scott.
Any questions, comments?
Just to note that I made some, what I believe to be minor changes to the agreement that Mr. Belden sent to us. That's been sent on to him, and we're waiting for his approval. I don't think there's anything significant that would hold up approval tonight, and if there is something significant, we'll have to bring it back for an amended agreement.
Okay, roll call.
Trustee Fleming.
Yes.
Trustee Nero.
Yes.
Trustee Seneca.
Yes.
Trustee Emery.
Yes.
Trustee Klebanow. Yes. Trustee Scott.
Yes.
Okay, moving on. Straker Agreement, Hinsdale Humane Society. Board to consider an ordinance approving an agreement with the Hinsdale Humane Society to provide stray animal care.
So moved, Emery.
Second, Nero.
Comments, questions?
Just so everybody knows, the considerations that I raised about the 3-day, 5-day, when they're required with a known owner to keep the animal for 7 days, the chief informed me that he spoke to the operations director at the Humane Society, and she told him that she didn't want to change the agreement, but recognized they are required by law, so our concerns are what they practice, so.
Chief, do you have something you want to add? Yes?
Yes, and also speaking to the director too, she says it's not set in stone, but most of the time for where the owner is known, the animal is kept longer because they're required, as we said by law, to send them a certified registered letter. They have to wait till they get their response before they can take action with the known animal. So there's a good chance, she said, that they keep the a known animal longer because they have to wait for the letter to come back. Sometimes that could be weeks or months. However, that's also going to be billed to the owner when they pick up the animal. For strays, if the dog goes up for adoption, it's kept a little bit longer, so if someone does come in, there's option too. So we tried to get her to go to 7 days. She wouldn't, and I spoke to Trustee Emery, and we feel that we have a pretty, hearing that new news, we think that's a viable option for us.
Great, thank you. Anything else? Okay, Ginny?
Trustee Emery.
Yes.
Trustee Klebanow. Yes. Trustee Scott.
Yes.
Trustee Fleming.
Yes.
Trustee Nero.
Yes.
Trustee Seneca.
Yes. Number 7, stray domestic animal release fee. Board to consider an ordinance creating a stray domestic animal release fee to be charged to owners of domestic animals that are stray or at large and then picked up and housed by the village. We have a motion?
So moved, Emery.
Second, Nero.
Questions, comments?
Just a couple changes to the ordinance. One, I did put in the 5- and 7-day requirement by state law as you requested. I also, where it said dog or cat in the version that was distributed on Thursday, that was changed to domesticated animal.
Okay. Okay. Where does my pet python fall in that? Just a question.
Or iguanas.
Right. Okay, number 8, Gatsby 54 implement.
we have to vote.
Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't vote. Shall we vote?
Trustee Nero.
Yes.
Trustee Emery.
Yes.
Trustee Scott.
Yes.
Trustee Fleming.
Yes.
Trustee Seneca.
Yes.
Trustee Klebanow.
Yes.
Do you think I'm in a hurry? Gatsby 54 implementation. Board to consider an ordinance authorizing the following for implementation of Gatsby 54. A, delegating authority to assign fund balance to the finance director. B, committing Westmont Center common area maintenance payments for the purpose of promoting tourism and conventions, including but not limited to maintenance of the Westmont Center. Do we take these separately, John?
Nope, it's all in one ordinance.
Okay.
Motion to approve as a block, Emery.
Second, Fleming.
Roll call.
Trustee Fleming.
Yes.
Trustee Nero.
Yes.
Trustee Seneca.
Yes.
Trustee Emery.
Yes.
Trustee Klebanow. Yes. Trustee Scott.
Yes.
Thank you. Volunteer Week Proclamation. Board to consider a motion proclaiming April 15th through the 21st, 2012 as Volunteer Appreciation Week. And we do have the proclamation that I will quickly read for all of our fabulous volunteers here in town. Westmont Volunteer Week Proclamation, April 15th through the 21st, 2012. Whereas the Village of Westmont is proud of its volunteers who not only serve the community with pride and commitment, but help to make sure that the community is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. And whereas the Village of Westmont has won several Governor's Hometown Awards, which are awards given by the state to community projects, organizations, and municipalities that demonstrate extraordinary volunteer service. And whereas each year, the Village of Westmont and Chamber of Commerce present the Westmont Citizen of the Year Award to a resident who has demonstrated exemplary volunteerism in the community during the past year. And whereas Westmont, Illinois, has numerous community organizations that thrive with volunteer participation, including but not limited to Westmont Chamber of Commerce, Westmont Lions Club, Westmont Rotary Club, Westmont Special Events Corporation, and more. And whereas Westmont, Illinois has numerous community events that thrive due to volunteer participation, including but not limited to the Red, White, and Barbecue Competition and Festival, Taste of Westmont Festival, Westmont Cruisin' Nights, Westmont French Marketplace, Westmont Holidays, and more. And whereas Westmont, Illinois has several school districts serving village residents, each with their own parent-teacher association and other school-focused volunteer-driven organizations. And whereas the Westmont Emergency Management Agency, EMA, Citizens Police Academy alumni, and the Citizens Fire Academy alumni are organizations that thrive on volunteerism and directly help the Village of Westmont with numerous duties and tasks that assist our emergency services. And therefore, therefore, I, on behalf of William H. Ron, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the Village of Westmont, do hereby announce and proclaim that all citizens, to all citizens, and set seal hereto that April 15th to April 21st, 2012 is Volunteer Week in Westmont, Illinois. And that is our proclamation, and thank you to all of our wonderful volunteers and organizations. And can we have a motion?
So moved. Emery, I thought we already moved.
Did we already do the motion? I didn't think we did.
No.
Oh,
Second,
okay.
Nero.
And
You
vote.
were in a hurry to read it.
Gotta get out of here. Bulls are playing.
That's right.
So can I take the vote now?
Yes, please.
Trustee Emery.
Yes.
Trustee Nero.
Yes.
Trustee Fleming.
Yes.
Trustee Scott.
Yes.
Trustee Klebanow.
Yes.
Trustee Seneca.
Yes. Police Maintenance Agreement. Board to consider an ordinance approving a maintenance agreement with Megget Training Systems Incorporated for firing range maintenance.
Motion to approve, Emery.
Second, Fleming.
Comments, questions? Roll call?
Trustee Emery.
Yes.
Trustee Klebanow.
Yes.
Trustee Scott.
Yes.
Trustee Fleming.
Yes.
Trustee Seneca.
Yes.
Trustee Nero.
Yes.
Number 12, Employment Agreement. Board to consider an ordinance approving an employment agreement with David Weiss as Fire Chief.
Motion to approve, Emery.
Second, Fleming.
Questions, comments? And can we have
The vote.
roll call?
Trustee Emery.
Yes.
Trustee Nero.
Finally, yes.
Trustee Fleming.
Thank God, yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Trustee Klebanow.
Yes.
Trustee Seneca.
Absolutely, yes. Acting Village Manager. Board to consider an ordinance designating Steve May, Public Works Director, as acting village manager in the absence of the village manager.
Motion to approve, Fleming.
Second, Klebanow?
Any questions, comments? Roll call?
Trustee Fleming.
Yes.
Trustee Nero.
Yes.
Trustee Seneca.
Yes.
Trustee Emery.
Uh-oh, yes.
Trustee Klebanow.
comment for Dave, so.
Felt
You should
Trustee
abstain as a
Scott.
groupie.
Yes.
I'm a Public Works groupie, I know.
Okay, under miscellaneous finance ordinance number 24.
We have before us on the 16th day of April 2012, a finance ordinance in the amount of $876,377.03.
We have a motion?
Motion to approve, Emery.
Second, Nero.
Questions, comments? Roll call?
Trustee Nero.
Yes.
Trustee Emery.
Yes.
Trustee Scott.
Yes.
Trustee Fleming.
Yes.
Trustee Seneca.
Yes.
Trustee Klebanow.
Yes.
Purchase orders.
Motion to approve is a block for $101,366.93.
Second,
Flip a coin. Roll call.
wait.
Oh,
You're supposed to
questions,
ask
sorry.
questions or comments.
Questions, comments?
I raised the issue about College of DuPage and then called the chief the next morning, and I said I realized why I freaked out. So I will tell the board why that happened. And I told the chief, I said I often present police officers for their depositions or as expert witnesses, and when they go through their training credentials are very impressive, and all I could think of was somebody going, and where did you get your training? The local community college, and it just didn't have that ring for me. So he went and did all the work and more that we asked about their accreditation, and clarified that although they're housed at the Homeland Security Building at College of DuPage, they are not quote-unquote College of DuPage. It's the National Law Enforcement Academy, the Suburban Law Enforcement Academy. So I take back my panic.
Thank you. And thank you, Chief, for all of your work on this. Roll call?
Trustee Scott.
Yes.
Trustee Fleming.
Yes.
Trustee Seneca.
Yes.
Trustee Klebanow.
Yes.
Trustee Emery.
Yes.
Trustee Nero.
Yes.
Thank you. I will entertain a motion to enter executive session for the purpose of pending litigation.
So moved, Emery?
Second, Nero.
Roll call?
Trustee Emery.
Yes.
Trustee Klebanow.
Yes.
Trustee Scott.
Yes.
Trustee Fleming.
Yes.
Trustee Nero.
Yes.
Trustee Seneca.
Yes. We're adjourned. Thank you.
It's a nice job.
Thank you. You know.
15 minutes. Don't mess around.